Got a story that I wrote here today, Patches the Unicorn by Nathan Hall. In the mythical land of Snepples, games are always played. Where the bright sun meets the crystal blue lake shines the Unicorn Kingdom. The castle is fine crafted out of white cobblestone. A tower stands high in each of the castle's four corners. All types of animals live in harmony throughout the kingdom. King Ardum is a red unicorn with a brown mane. He loves puzzles and pastries. He makes his loyal subjects smile and laugh. Queen Deborah is a blue unicorn with a silver mane. The queen loves teaching and parties. She makes her loyal subjects feel good about themselves. One day the queen raced around the castle, searching every hiding space. "Why are you galloping around like you've lost your horn?" asked the king. "I can't find Patches anywhere. He could be lost," the queen blurted out. "Have you checked the racetrack?" King Ardum offered a good idea. "His favorite place to play hide and seek is the castle," reasoned the queen. "You can lose yourself as long as you find yourself. In fact, it may even be necessary," mused the king. The king daydreamed of tasty pastries while the queen went outside to look for her son. Beside the castle was the racetrack. The starting point was at the top. The silver track slopes downward toward the finish line. Unlike the castle, there were not many good hiding places. The queen saw a few beavers and hedgehogs, but no unicorns. "Have you seen Patches?" the queen asked her subjects. "No," was the only answer given. That meant he was far away. Should she check by the lake or the pasture? The queen knew her son, and the freshest apples were in the pasture. She trotted off. By the lake played a unicorn that didn't look like the others. He had all the rainbow colors and patches all over his body. Patches was the only one there. He tossed a silver ring in the air with his muzzle. He pointed his head up toward the sky. Patches felt the weight of the ring slide onto his horn. He smiled. Most of the time he missed. He was so lost in his own game, he almost missed the caterpillar. "Hey, watch it," said the furry green fellow. "I'm sorry," Patches apologized. He meant it. Patches noticed the caterpillar looked sad. "Why are you sad?" asked Patches. "I was just thinking about what I'm going to look like after I come out of my cocoon. I hope I look great." "What if I don't?" The caterpillar looked down. "Want to know what I really think?" asked the rainbow unicorn. "Want to know what I really think?" asked the rainbow unicorn. The caterpillar nodded. "We have no control over it, or I would have stripes and not patches. We don't need to worry about what we can't choose. We need to be friends. Want to go play at the pasture?" "Do I ever?" Now the caterpillar looked happy. "What is your name?" "Mine is Patches." "Davy," said the caterpillar. "Grab onto me, Davy. It will be much faster." The caterpillar hopped onto Patches. He scurried up his leg onto Patches' back. The unicorn ran across fields, hopping over rocks and bushes. To Patches, life was a race, and he was winning. "I play lots of games with my family. My favorite is racing. What do you do for fun, Davy?" "I sing with my family. We sing about everything. It's a little known fact about caterpillars. Someday I'm going to write songs for all my friends and family." Wow, a singing caterpillar. How could this day get any better? Patches saw the other unicorns gathering in a field near the pasture. Together, they made an array of colors. There were more young unicorns in Snepples. "Hi, Patches," said a familiar voice. He was met by a smiling yellow unicorn with a bit of straw in his mouth. "Hi, Maurice," Patches smiled and waved. Patches knew to always be friendly toward a friend. "Hey, can I play with you?" "Yeah, we were all going to play tag," shouted Maurice. "Oh, I almost forgot. Meet my new friend Davy." Patches motioned toward the caterpillar on his back. "Hi," said Davy, holding on for dear life. "Hi, Davy, I'm Maurice." A purple unicorn ran up behind Maurice and slapped him lightly on the back with her hoof. "You're it," shouted Mitzi. In an instant the game began. Unicorn dashed around the field, hopping and prancing in an attempt to avoid Maurice catching up to them. He was able to corner Clara, a pink unicorn. He tagged her lightly on the back. They both burst out laughing. Now, Clara chased the others, her hooves striking the ground. She was gaining on Patches, but he cut left and avoided her. The game continued for some time. Lots of unicorns were in. It was a full, fun game. Afterwards, the unicorns all rested. I like tag, but I don't like that everyone can't win, said Clara. There is no game we can all win. Maurice spoke fast. I hear a bear grumble, exclaimed Davy. That's my stomach, realized Patches. Close by was a fruit orchard. Tummy rumbles became tummy thunder. I just thought of a new game we can all win, shouted Patches. Who can eat the most apples? The unicorns ran over to the orchards. The dozen young unicorns surrounded the apple tree, picking and eating apples. What a great game it was. Davy again was at a disadvantage, but he was happy for his new friends. The unicorns chomped, chewed, and burped. I see the queen, exclaimed Zuli, a vibrant green unicorn. Queen Deborah trotted down to the orchard. Patches, you must ask me before you leave the castle. We still needed to finish your lesson from yesterday. You were not dismissed from class. But Mom, stammered Patches. Your mom is the queen, shouted Davy. Wow! The queen looked confused. She narrowed her eyes towards Patches. Who said that? Asked the queen. Presenting to you my new friend Davy. Patches grinned. He motioned toward the waving caterpillar on his back. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Davy. Sometimes the queen was really proper. All of the unicorns were impressed. She even bowed. Honor to meet you, Queen. Davy bowed. Now, Patches, we will continue your lesson tomorrow. When class is over, you are to come with me. Because we are all here now, I have something to show you. It's a gift for all of you, a gift you will be able to give to others. What is it? Maurice couldn't hold his horses. Is it apples? Shouted Don. The queen smiled. We all have great power in us. Don't ever doubt that. Patches, hold your head out high with your horn pointed at mine. Patches held his right hoof out. Good try, Patches, said Zuli. Try this. Mitzi pointed at her horn. Patches stuck his head out with his horn pointed toward the queen. The queen touched horns with her son. Lightning shot between the two horns in a small arc. Wow! The others exclaimed in awe. The queen spoke in a low, stern voice. We always share our gifts with our families and friends. Kind words and kind actions matter. Never underestimate the power of helping your family and friends. Soon I will teach you all how to summon the lightning. Today, we are going back to the kingdom. Can we race back? Asked Mitzi. The queen's smile was her answer. The tribe of unicorns raced across the pastures and farmlands of Snepples, back to the kingdom. Soon, the cobblestone towers were in view. The unicorns walked up the winding path. Hot air balloons flew in the sky above Snepples. Animals pulling carts lined the street. There was a gate at the entrance to the castle. The queen walked right in, leading the others. Inside, they noticed a mess. Hoofprints covered the castle. A few empty pie pans scattered the halls. The queen raced to the kitchen. There were pie ingredients everywhere. It was a delicious mess. Artem, where are you? She shouted. Spread out and find him. He hasn't gone far. It didn't take long for Mitzi to find him upstairs. The king has eaten too much pie, shouted the queen. Please help me move him to his bed. The unicorns worked together to get the king to his bed. I will get the doctor, shouted Hilda, the maid. He is going to need a lot of pie when he wakes up, said Patches. 10 days later. Patches was an early riser. Like normal, he was up before everyone else. Patches let his mind wander. This led his hooves to wandering. The outside was nice in the morning. A mist covered everything just for a moment. There was no flavor to it. He checked. Patches wandered down the hill. Well, I gotta keep you guessing. You can't blame me for that. And I promise you, There's a lot more and more on the way. But that's the best part about stories is you tell them over time with your friends and family. And above all, keep reading.